Panthers, to this episode of LRS TV Studios. This episode will be filled with lots of thrilling things. Let's start with our upcoming events.
On October 25th, the NHS will host a movie night at the school's gym for $5 for one film and $8 for both films. The movie will start at 6 o'clock.
On November 1st, our seniors and some juniors are going on a tour of Keene State College. On the 6th, the choir and band will perform at the Littleton Senior Center.
The academic team has a ghost tournament on October 26th.
The Lisbon Turkey Trot is on November 24th at 9 a.m. If you are a student, there will be a raffle prize.
And lastly is Halloween and the trunk or treat on October 31st. We will have a thrilling story on this in our next show.
Now let's shift to some of our past events, starting with the JV Boys Basketball Cornhole Tournament from Jadam.
Welcome. I'm going to be talking about last week's cornhole tournament. This is a tournament made to fundraise the JV boys team, which is coached by Mark Locke. It was October 19th and it consisted of food in the cafeteria and bags flying in the gym. Eric Thornton and the Twin State Slingers provided the cornhole sets and they donated $200. Thank you so much for the donation, but now let's pass it off to Mark Locke, who will inform us further on this tournament. Do you think this was beneficial to the players that helped?
I think the cornhole tournament was a big help, not only to raise some much needed money for things that the team might need throughout the season, but it was also a good opportunity for the team to just be together, which forms a good bond between the players, and the more cohesion that you can get and more of a bond between the players, I feel that the team then starts to play better, and it forms more like a brotherhood amongst the teammates, and I feel that's just very, very important.
Do you think that you would do this cornhole tournament again?
Yes. We didn't quite get the turnout that I had hoped for, but it's fairly common with first-year fundraisers that the first year is usually a little bit lean, and then it grows every year after that. So I'm looking forward to giving it one more shot to see if maybe we can get a little bit more interest.
What will this money go towards?
Right now, I think we're going to put it to a team vote. It will either go towards warm-up jerseys for pregame for the players, or there's a possibility that we may do a team bonding event and possibly go to a college basketball game or a pizza party or something along those lines. But I think it's very important for the players who also help raise the money to have a say in how the money's spent.
Now let us talk about Fire Prevention Week along with who won the coloring contest in each grade. What did you color?
I colored my house and then I made firearms and everyone.
Why do you think you won?
Because there was firearms in everyone.
How did you feel when you won?
Good.
What did you color?
I colored a house that had smoke alarms in every room, and every smoke alarm said beep.
And why do you think you won?
Because every smoke alarm in the room said beep, and like there was smoke.
How do you feel about winning?
I felt excited.
What did you color?
I colored a house that was on fire and the people got out quickly.
Why do you think you won?
Because all the smoke alarms were working.
How did you feel when you won?
Happy.
Finally, let's talk about our final regular season recap on soccer games. Sports recap as of October 25th. The boys lost a very important game, losing against Groveton, 1-3. On the 15th, the boys suffered a tough loss from Gorham, losing 0-8. Then they lost 0-5 against Moultonborough. The girls are doing very well this year. Their recent games have ended 2-2 tie with Groveton, 6-2 win over Somersworth, and beating Gorham 1-0. Now, here is Elliot Stratton on the Haverhill tournament in the middle school games. How did the Haverhill tournament go?
It was good. We had fun, but the first game that we were supposed to have, they forfeited. The second game, we played Lincoln. one of the best teams, so we lost a lot. But third game, we almost won it, 1-1. We almost got into the semifinals and quarterfinals, but it was by goal differential. We lost, got out of it.
What are the scores of your most recent games?
Our last game, we played Monroe. It was 6-4. We played co-ed with the girls. It was a good game.
As the soccer season is nearing its end, it's time to look towards playoffs. The Lisbon boys are currently 18th in the state. Epiggin's leading the standings with a 14-0-2 record. Gorham is second with a 14-1-0 record. And then Woodsville in third with 11-1-1. The girls are currently 8th in the state with a 9-1-5 record. Concord Christian is leading the standings with a 14-1-0 record. Profile is second with a 13-1-1 record. Then Sunapee is at third with a 12-3 record. The girls have done very well, and we hope to see their season continue deep into the playoffs.
Let us go to Hunter, who has a story on a special student.
Hello, Panthers. For our student spotlight, we selected the GOAT, Braden Edward McAndrew. We selected Braden because he recently scored his first soccer goal. It was an amazing goal by Braden because he edged in a penalty kick to seal the win. It was quite the sight to see, as Braden is the biggest soccer guy ever. He was pumped when he saw the ball hit the net for his first ever varsity soccer goal. Alright, so Braden, how do you feel scoring your first soccer goal?
It was pretty good.
What was your initial reaction? Like, what were you thinking when you scored it?
I scored the first goal for varsity.
How do you feel that you accomplished this?
Pretty good.
Do you think this is one of your biggest accomplishments?
No.
No?
No.
What do you think it is?
A free kick.
Do you plan on taking any free kicks in the future?
Probably.
Oh, alright. And how do you feel you've been doing this season?
Okay.
How do you think you'll be doing next season?
Probably better.
What do you think you're going to be doing over the off season to get better for next season?
Probably play soccer more.
Are there any specific drills you're going to do?
Nope.
Just free kicks?
Yep.
Now let us have Augusta share about 2 truths and a lie.
Hello, thank you, Asher, and on today's episode, we learn about 2 truths and a lie from Miss Younger.
My name's Mrs. Younger, and these are my 2 truths and a lie. I have twin chinchillas named Tristan and Declan. I'm an expert in D&D, which is why I run the D&D club. I used to travel between Manchester, New Hampshire and Atlanta, Georgia, selling tarantulas and other invertebrates.
I'm gonna say it's the D&D. I think it's the third one. I don't think he doesn't do that.
I am not an expert in D&D.
Thank you, Miss Younger, and back to you, Asher.
Now, Hunter will share about the Middle School Student Council.
So, Elliot, what are you guys' plans on doing in the future?
We're just gonna keep making fundraisers. We're gonna try and raise as much money. PJ and Hat Day, like collecting money on Fridays, the Dress Down Day. We have a fundraiser going on right now, and with that money, we're just gonna put it towards school events, dances, anything like that.
What have you guys done so far this year?
We have a fundraiser going on right now. We're selling like a whole bunch of stuff like candles, and that's just going to the school dance as well.
Alright. And are you guys in, in the present, are you guys doing anything currently for, is it like a project for student council or anything?
We have, like I just said, we have that fundraiser going on. We have some stuff in the calendar, but we just have like 2 meetings so far, so we haven't got too much planned yet. But we're gonna get there.
Let's finish with Augusta, who has a question with some students.
And on today's question of the week, the question is, if you could be an athlete, what athlete would you be and why? If you could be an athlete, what athlete would you be and why?
Her name's Caitlin. I'd want to be her because she plays volleyball and I like volleyball.
If you could be an athlete, what athlete would you be and why?
I would be John Cena because he has really big muscles.
We are very grateful for all of you guys watching today's episode of Panther Roundup. If you like what we are doing, comment on what you would like or what we should improve on.
And now, we'd like to thank the Ed Foundation. Without the equipment that the Ed Foundation had granted us, we'd be recording with way worse equipment. Plus, our new equipment improves the quality of our broadcast episodes. This new equipment has helped us so much throughout this episode. So thank you, Ed Foundation.
Thank you for watching this episode and have a great week.